If you are within 2 years of Medicare, meaning 63 or older, and you know that you can take money out of your IRA, your 401k, your 403b, your 450, you can take it out now, penalty free. Should you? Should you do that? Should you just willy-nilly just take it? I left my job. I'm going to take all my 401k money. I'm going to get it away from my employer. I just want to stick it in my bank account and I'll figure it out as I go along. Or maybe I plan to, buy a vacation house. I want to do something with it. I want to build a house. This can be very dangerous for your Medicare. And the concept is called Medicare IRMAA, IRMAA. And what it is, it's a surcharge for the rich. People cringe when I say that. They say, Sylvia, what is rich? Well, for people in 2024, rich is based on your income taxes, your modified adjusted gross income from 2 years ago, your tax returns from 2 years ago. If as a single filer, you made over $103,000 modified adjusted gross income, you're rich. If as a couple, you made double that, $206,000, you're rich. Now, how much more you will have to pay for Medicare, B and D, the drug, is based on how much money you made over those limits. So there's 5 different brackets. So the standard person for Medicare Part B this year, 2024, they're paying about $175 a month. But you might pay $200, $300, $400, $500, almost $600 a month. The 5 different brackets, depending on how much money you made 2 years ago. So you are 63 and you want that money. You want that money. You take that money out of because you want to retire before Medicare. So you're going to take the money out of the 401k, the IRA, and you're going to pay for ACA, Obamacare. You're going to pay for your health insurance until Medicare kicks in. That's a solid plan. But based on how much money you made, you might push yourself into the Medicare IRMAA. So I had a client that called in and they said, oh my God, we made a huge mistake. We decided to build a house. So we took a ton of money, $400,000 out of our retirement accounts, penalty free, right? And they can do that. It became taxable income upon taking it out. They built their house. They're so happy. And then next year, 2 years down the road, when they went to apply for Medicare, they said, you're going to pay $500 a month for Medicare. And since both of you are on Medicare, that's $1,000 a month. Extra. That's just for B. You'll pay extra for D too. And then you have to buy your Medicare supplement. So they said, what? We didn't know that was going to happen. We don't want to pay that. We're really healthy. We don't want to pay it. So they decided not to enroll in Medicare because they can't charge you. They can't hit you with the surcharge if you don't have Medicare. And I can't tell you how many people have told me this. This is the solution for them. So like, I just won't take Medicare. Life is a gamble. Insurance is a gamble. So I'm healthy. So I just won't sign up. They recalculate this every year. So they're going to go naked for 1 year. They're going to go with God. Hope they stay healthy. And then next year, they can enroll in Medicare next January. Then they escape that IRMAA, that huge surcharge for the year, which is true. If they stayed healthy or, only had a minor thing that they could easily pay out of pocket, they saved that $1,000 a month surcharge they would have had to pay on top of their Medicare Part B, like I said, and there's an additional surcharge for your drug plan. So they're like, yay, we won, we're smart, we outsmarted the system. This is the problem with that. Since they didn't have Medicare B and D for 12 months, now they have a late enrollment penalty. You might have heard about that. I have a lot of videos and a lot of information on our website, themedicarefamily.com. So since they weren't on it for 12 months when they were eligible, and they didn't have a good excuse, like they weren't on credible health coverage, now they have a late penalty. That late penalty is 10% for every year you're eligible for Medicare Part B that you don't take it. So they're going to pay an extra 10% above the standard premium every year for the rest of their life. And in my scenario, they're only like 65, 66. So they could be paying that for 20 years. So if you do the math on that, it might have been cheaper just to pay the IRMAA for 1 year versus the lifetime penalty. Now that penalty that I just said, that 10% penalty, that is for B only. There is an additional penalty for being late for Medicare Part D. Again, it is a lifetime penalty. And it's not 10%, it's a weird formula, but we'll say it's around there too, okay? So if you want to learn the exact formula, it's on my website. So now if we had to redo this situation, we go back and they're 63. They still want the money out of their 401k. They still want to build this house. This is their dream. This is their retirement. I'm not going to stop them. But we have some options. Maybe the sick one goes on Medicare and only the healthy one risks it instead of both of them risking it. Maybe they take Medicare Part D, the drug plan, because that was only going to be like $90 a month, and just go naked on the Part B. You know, I'm saying there's options there. There's things to look at to try to make this work, because you're all in the same situation. You're all faced about these crazy rules, and you have your fixed budget, and then you have your health. So everybody's bringing different things to the table, and our goal at the Medicare Family is to just look at you as an individual person and say, okay, what can we do to help you? How can we educate you about your options and help you make the decision? I can't tell you the right thing. That's what you guys always want me. Just tell me what to do. No, there's no right answer in any of this. If I said, okay, you're okay going naked for a year and not having anything because you've been healthy, you've had a physical and you're healthy and everybody, and then something bad can happen, right? You can nobody knows. I can't advise that. I can explain it to you, the ups and the downs and how it all works out, but you have to make the decision. There is no right answer unless you're, looking backwards in time. We don't have a crystal ball. We can't tell you how this is going to work out. We can just help you get through the mess with education, our experience, and our advice. If you like this video, please let me know by hitting the subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. If you like this video, you might really like this video. Check it out. And we'd appreciate if you subscribe to our channel so you never miss a great video. We put out one every week. Check in the description below this video for a link to our cheat sheet on Social Security and Medicare. And you can also give us a comment. If you have a specific question, always feel free to call us or email us at the Medicare Family.